So I remember seeing this picture from yesterday, and I couldn't determine exactly what I was seeing, because I see a child right here, and I see another child right there. And this one looks like it's decapitated, but this one looks like there's still some facial features right there. And they're both, I can't tell if this one is sitting in a car seat or just sitting in the back seat. And this is Israel. Israel had just massacred a Lebanese American family. This is an American family that was in Lebanon. And so there's more to the story. Right, you got the Charlie Kirk thing that's going on. And a lot of people are talking about how Charlie Kirk had a wife and he had children, and how they had, experienced and saw the grief. And Erica Kirk said that she forgives him, which was pretty amazing, to be honest with you, because this just happened. This just happened 12 days ago. And Erica is very much being like Christ had said, forgive them, they know not what they do. And so that's very Christian, to forgive the person that massacred her husband in front of her, and she forgave him. That was pretty remarkable. But a lot of people are saying it's the entire left wing. It's the entire left wing that did it. And this is the family that was killed. And there's 3 kids and a father. I hear different reports. Some say 5, some say 4 people were killed. I don't know if it was all of his kids or if it was some of his kids. Today, Israel killed this Lebanese American family in Lebanon with U.S. weapons. R.I.P. Hadi, Celine, and Assil Sharara. Hadi, Celine, and Assil Sharara. And so I guess the ones with the broken hearts over on top of them are the ones that were killed. So it was 2 girls and a boy. Now there's another video that really got to me, where they just showed that the 2 kids were playing together. Now here's a picture of Fred Hampton. And people want to talk about, don't speak ill of the dead, and yet every year they're shooting up Fred Hampton's grave. Every year you have police officers that go and shoot Fred Hampton's grave. This was in Haynesville, Louisiana. Fred Hampton was assassinated. 20-something-year-old. He was a communist, said that we all could work together. He even reached out to Confederates. Fred Hampton was a badass. Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, RFK, JFK, Martin Luther King Jr., even Emmett Till. There's a lot of people that shoot up Emmett Till's historical marker. And so when it comes to people trying to, say don't speak ill of the dead, there's just a lack of consistency. There's a lack of consistency to this whole thing. I don't remember people being too sad about Sandra Bland. I don't remember people on the right being too sad about Breonna Taylor, George Floyd. There was a lot of people making fun of Trayvon Martin. Here is a Palestinian kid that was like so shocked, he just had his eyes were just like bug-eyed. He just saw so much carnage and death. And here he is, I guess I'm thinking a year later or something, and he's doing okay. So that was exciting. You had Hind Rajab. You had Amir, a 5-year-old Palestinian kid who walked really far. He walked really far to get some food, and only to get shot right afterwards. So here's the family right here. Just like Charlie Kirk, he was a father, he was a husband, his kids were killed with him in Bint, Jbeil, South Lebanon. His wife left wounded. All American citizens. American citizens. Israel just killed Americans. Charlie Kirk was an American, and even though I'm not for sure the involvement that Israel, there's definitely inconsistencies to the story. But why would anybody be able to float something, completely insane? It's because, what, do you think Israel doesn't have the capacity to do it, they murder kids. They murder Americans all the time. This is what they do. They have no moral hang-ups. They have no morals whatsoever, goddamned ever. The USS Liberty. 680,000 Palestinians have been killed. These are people from Bethlehem. This is a bunch of Jesus Christ. A bunch of Jesus Christ are being murdered in Palestine. You want to talk about people celebrating people's deaths? So let's take a picture. Let's take a look at this picture a little bit closer. So here is the father. Here's a father with his two little babies. And then his two girls, and I guess she got killed. And the two babies got killed, and he got killed. And then she was injured. Do we have any footage of this guy saying a bunch of racist shit, a bunch of terrible shit? So here's the video footage of the two kids that Israel just murdered playing around. And it just, you know, it's kind of just a silly little video, which doesn't mean much at the time. You know, kids are always kind of doing silly things. If I could get this mouse to work here so I can turn the damn volume up. God damn it. Ugh. So what is this, a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old? A 2-year-old and a 3-year-old? We're just hugging each other. The brother is just hugging on his sister. They're just being little toddlers, being kids. And they're laughing and they're giggling. And then they happen to fall over. And I half expected her to cry. But no, she keeps laughing. She keeps laughing. Their little laughs. They're innocent. They're innocent. They're innocent. You want me to feel bad about somebody that told me not to empathize? Can you motherfuckers feel bad about this shit that you motherfuckers did? Can y'all fucking feel bad about it? Now that they're dead and gone, was he the one that was on the edge, and was this the one that was in the middle? Could you imagine that being the end of them? They're just riding along in their car, then all of a sudden a fucking explosion. You see the carnage. Where were they about? What did they do? We're going to have a National Day of Remembrance for them. We're going to have a National Day of Remembrance. We're going to even mention who they are. This is Hadi and Celine Sharara. Hadi and Celine Sharara. Say their fucking names. Motherfuckers. Killed with American bombs, American money, American UN protection. What did they do to you, America? What did they do to you? Huh? Why are you so afraid of kids? Why are you addicted to murdering kids? Why are you addicted to murdering kids? You're just laughing. Now they're dead and gone. They'll never grow up, experience love, find a wife or husband, have children, get a career. That's it. They're forever young. How many kids? 680,000. Most of them are kids that you're killing. Oh, fucking genocide. You guys are committing a genocide. You want to laugh at Aaron Bushnell? He's the only one that's not complicit. What did Hadi and Celine Sharara do? What did Hadi and Celine Sharara ever do to you all? They said they killed a father and his 3 kids. It's America first. Except when it's Israel. Here's the car that they were driving. They always say, oh, it was terrorist. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. They don't even have evidence. They're not even trying to lie anymore. Said 5 American citizens were killed, but I'm thinking the wife had survived. Or did she? Did she survive? They're killing the journalists. Over 200, 300 journalists have been killed. They're bombing the schools. They're bombing the hospitals. They're even bombing the tent cities. You want me to feel sad about one of yours? When you start to give a shit about humanity. I don't even know who these are, but here's 2 more kids. Hadi and Celine, 2 siblings, brutally murdered. They seem like an all-American family, a nice nuclear family. It's hard for me to listen to you all. It's hard for me to give a damn about you all. You all don't give a damn about us. And to think that the war won't return home. We're just oppressing them over there, right? We're not getting it here. Yeah, right. That's some bullshit. They can kill people with impunity over there because they don't give a fuck about the masses. They don't give a fuck about the 99% of us. They don't give a fuck about us.